Here with Robert Virgili, the Broadmeadow Magic coach. And Robert, after an early 2-goal lead, how disappointing was it to let that one slip?
Yeah, it was definitely disappointing. We put ourselves in a good position, being 2-0 up, and we missed a crucial goal with Chrissy Berlin that hit the post just before half-time. Could have went 3-1, but second half we deserved what we got. We just allowed too many stupid fouls, gave them momentum from their free kicks and their corners, and they built momentum from there, put us under pressure defensively, and we didn't handle it real good, and deserved what we got. When we concede 3 and 4 goals at home, I don't think you deserve to come away with the points. So in that aspect was very disappointing.
Now, your attack has been wonderful the last few weeks. You got ahead, as I said, an early 2-goal lead today. On Monday, you played the Jets Youth. You got a pretty big lead early as well. Do you think there was any complacency at all after your start to the year?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just very poor defending from our part of that led them back in the game, and lack of discipline in what we talked about to do at half-time in regards to press them high, which we sat too deep and gave too many fouls away. And again, that just built momentum for Western, and as I said, that just built on it was just individual errors that cost us. But we've got to be better than that, and hopefully we learn from that. It's not a season-ending result. However, hopefully we learn from it and move on.
Now, you spoke about Chris Berlin's chance. How unlucky was that, the winner in the end from Western, and just a deflected clearance straight into the path of Gary McDermott, who set up Jake Milstead? There wasn't much luck there.
Well, again, on our view of it, it was a poor clearance. It should have been better than that, and that was, as I said, it was just bad defending. It wasn't unlucky. It wasn't unlucky. It was just poor defending that we should be better at, and obviously we weren't today, and we got punished. And to credit for Western, they put us under that sort of pressure. We didn't handle it real good, and we've got to learn from it.
Now, I was speaking about the loss today. How after an undefeated start to the year, is it important to sort of have a loss just to regain a bit of focus?
Yeah, look, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it was mentioned in the dressing shed after the game 2 years ago when we won the double. We came here and played a night game against Charlestown and lost 5-1 that night. And we bounced back strong from that and went on and won the double in 2013. So as long as we learn from it, as long as we dust ourselves off and don't repeat that performance of the second half, we'll be fine.
How important trying to find the word. Did it affect you guys? How did it affect you guys, the injury to Peter Haynes?
Oh, look, at that stage, I think the score was 2-0 at that stage when Hainesy came off. The game was in our control. We missed Hainesy there, but as I said, defensively, we let ourselves down, regardless of what happened to Peter Haynes. Hainesy was there. He came off at 2-0. We should have been better than what we were without Hainesy. Hainesy did the job for us, went the one he was on there. He got a nice header, put us in the lead, and then we capitalised on another one, put us 2-0 up, and it was just our defensive errors that let us down. There wasn't the injuries, it wasn't anyone else. It was our individual players out on the park that let us down.
So where to from here? You've also, that's your first loss, of course, undefeated before here. Where's the area you need to improve on over the course of the remainder of the season?
We're always looking to improve on every area of the park, but obviously defensively we need to improve on. But having said that, we've got, we're going to have options in next week or so. We've got Luke Virgili coming back, Jay Barber coming back. We'll assess Josh Piddington this week, but we'll have more numbers to look at and possibly, depending on where Johnny Griffiths is and Luke Virgili is, that they'll come back into calculation within a week or two, and hopefully that'll fix that problem of the defensive errors.
How does it feel to be back at Broadmeadow this year and the success back after a poor season last year?
Oh, look, I mean, we haven't won anything yet at the moment, but we're definitely on the right track at the moment in regards to that. But it could all change. A couple of bad results. It's very tight at the top with Edgeworth and an Olympic there now. It's good to be back and good to get the boys back on board. And at the moment, the whole club's travelling okay at the moment. But again, mate, we haven't won anything yet, so it means nothing really.
Now, are those injuries Peter Haynes and Josh Piddington? Were there any other injuries as well? And how long will they be out for? Just not much at all, or a decent injury?
both of them are actually a worry. Actually, I mean, Hainsey copped the boot down his leg from Troy Hearfield tackle, but hopefully it's just bruising there. I don't think it's anything broken there, but in regards to that, it's probably just bruising on the bone. Pito may be a bit of a concern with his quad, so we're just going to have to assess that tomorrow and see how it pulls up tomorrow. But that may be a bit more of a concern rather than Hainsey's bruising, I think, and hopefully it's only bruising. But I think Hainsey should be right. It's just more concern with the Pito. We'll just have to assess that.
Well, thank you for coming up here and giving us your time after a loss this afternoon, Robert, and we'll catch you around later in the season.
All right, thanks, guys. Well done.